Hello, hello, hello. It looks like my microphone might be working now. My apologies. Must be Mercury retrograde. I just went through like the whole overall energy read, and I'm going to have to go through this again. I hope you guys catch up with me. I'm just going to quick send my streaming link to my YouTube channel so you guys can find me. Let's see, community. Thank you so much for your patience. There we go. I'll send that back out. Oh, you hear me? Thank goodness. Oh, thank you, Claire, for your patience. Not sure what happened. I checked my camera in another piece of software and it worked just fine. Darn it. I had so many good messages. All right. So I wonder if we should try to go back through that again because there's so much here about finance, money, career. I talked again about there are many you will see that are working with their children in creating a new successful direction. But regardless, Spirit's been the last week or two, been talking a lot about clarity, talking a lot about divine timing and how a time of change is coming. So the time of change is here. And I've heard this for some. I wanted to talk about the Mercury retrograde between April 1st to the 25th. We have some people who are going to be moving, whether you know that as of yet or not. And there's going to be like this confident energy because of the successes that are unfolding, where people are going to confront their family history in a way maybe that they couldn't in the past. Now, on April 8th, we have a solar eclipse. So there is going to, in some cases, be sudden change regarding a home that is career related. So, we're in this number 8 year of rewards, accomplishments. And then we have a number 9 year in 2025, which is about completions and endings. You're probably going to hear a lot right now about new beginnings, happy endings. And with the number 9, we're transitioning towards a path of greater accomplishments. They're showing it over here, greater accomplishments with the Ace of Cups, a new path of overflowing peace, joy, and happiness. And of course, we've got celebration. Right behind that, we have commitments, partnerships, contracts, and that Two of Wands has been showing up everywhere. So there's going to come decision time about which direction I want to go. Wands being home, family, or business. Okay, Claire, was that you who made a donation already? Maybe I'll stop myself for a second here. Oh, so many good messages. Agents and managers are going to connect out. I feel like women are going to be helping women in the area of business. I feel like, again, soul connections like children or family are going to come together and create things that are abundant. So creative ideas right now, and they talked a lot about this as well. I don't know if you saw that before, but speeches and speaking, there are important messages that a lot of people are meant to share. And we've got the Destiny card here, I believe twice in the inner strengths position with a new path. Feeling imprisoned, and now with the popular world energy as a major arcana, we have this excitement, things coming to a successful completion, and then stepping into a path that we've been hungering for that is going to be very nourishing. When I looked at the bottom of the Moonology deck, we have confidence is the collective's key to success at this time, and all you got to do is believe in the impossible, pardon me. When I had that energy, I went from one job and I checked out another job that I probably figured I couldn't get. And I just took a chance and I took a class, I think back in the day in Word Perfect, and I ended up getting a job for the long term. that I didn't think I could get, and that turned into an opportunity to care for and support and provide for my children. All right. So, Claire, thank you for your donation. Whoop, whoop. All right. I'm just going to close with these last messages as well from the Energy Oracle deck by Sandra Ann Taylor. So, if there have been concerns in the area of love during this Mercury retrograde, Spirit's saying rest and rejuvenate. Because eventually there is going to be this coming together with community, society, social media, technology, and the stepping into this new path, a doorway towards not only happiness, but healing. Yeah, see, there's that world card again, bringing things to a successful completion because of this cornucopia of abundance that lies ahead. Yeah, so, and we do have some thinking women here who are thinking about this brokenhearted energy, or it's like you're trying to put yourself first and you feel like you are maybe not being supported because of others' jealousy or envy of your success. Okay, so we have this doorway to spirit, right? I'm following my soul's purpose, what it is that inspires me into the direction of this beautiful doorway. And I'm going to then be meeting, whether this is traveling short term or just meetings, negotiations, there are going to be meetings, and there's going to be this excitement to take action because the path ahead is bringing back energies of balance. So we have this woman holding a heart, right? She's very successful. She's feeling pretty darn good about herself, but then is not seeing that someone here is envious or jealous. And look at this. In the inner strengths position, we have the deception and envy card, but it's right underneath the destiny card and on top of the moving on card, right? I'm going to follow my heart. And so Archangel Raphael's coming in to light up the collective's heart chakra, to bring happiness into their life, that happy energy with family and friends, because this doorway to value and money is opening up. And in some cases, we have the unexpected card and the fulfillment of wishes in the creative aspects position with the sun card. There is going to be an unexpected doorway that opens up that brings this yin yang energy, that just brings this balance and excitement for life. So subconsciously, Spirit's saying just remain grounded in the month of April, because these things are going to get pretty exciting. Things are going to get a little bit crazy for those, especially who were starting to feel bored or discontent. Like, I toiled and I labored and I worked hard. And now Spirit's saying we're taking out the energy of worries regarding poverty, and we're bringing in a gift in the form of some form of wisdom. A doorway is going to open. There's going to be a journey, and then there's going to be this awareness of a material harvest, that what you've put together for yourself, that which you have strategized, right, is leading you down a path into the direction of a person, place, circumstance, situation. That's being served up with the community card, a main female. So there could be feminines again, helping guide feminines or coming together. And then we have abundance. We have, I am creating my sovereign path, and I am maybe traveling short term, but I know that I am going into the direction of my destiny. Why? Because in the creative aspects position, we have the sun, we have this new beginning that we're passionate about, and it is a path that is blessed. And we know so because the sun makes us feel happy and excited. So what do we have here? We do have the doorway to romance in the relationship sector, and we're going to get to that sector in a little bit, but boy, is that a crazy area. Just people everywhere. And I think that's why Archangel Gabriel's coming in to help light up the throat chakra. If you think someone's being false, if you think that an ex shows up and causes this, Spirit's just going to give the collective the strength to speak up and move on. Look at, oh my gosh, in the inner strengths position, we have the strength of spiritual assistance to move on. And then we have the 9, right? And the 6. So endings, and instead moving on into the direction of the 6, which represents success and harmony and victory and all those wonderful things. Firefly, hello and thank you for coming. All right, so I'm going to put away this cornucopia of abundance energy that Spirit was just talking about. We have so much to talk about. All right, so I'm going to do Claire's reading first. And for Claire's reading, I'm going to use the Tarot of Dreams deck by Lee Burston. Oh, it's all good. Yep. Oh, so much better. Thank you guys so much for following up and chasing me down when, for some reason, I'm blaming it on Mercury retrograde. We're in the shadow of it because I don't know why my microphone quit. All right, here we go for Claire. In the center of the reading, we've got Claire with the Seven of Wands energies, feeling like you are being backed into a corner or feeling like you've kind of outgrown a situation. Wands could represent home, family, business, passion. But with the seven, this means Spirit's going to help open a doorway in a new direction for you. If you've been thinking about connecting with someone who is an official person, if you've been wanting to create an official business of yourself, regardless, Spirit's trying to guide you towards a connection where there will be greater fortune. All right. I'm going to continue. So in the thoughts position, see, look at by the second week from now, you're going to be, if you don't know already, receiving some form of attention and recognition, feeling very successful because of some unexpected income, feeling very privileged after sitting in the energy of darkness, waiting. Yes. So if you've been thinking about coming out of one situation, going into the direction of another, that's what this is all about. It's like I've outgrown, overcome, and I'm not going to sit in those emotions because I have risen, right? And now I'm going into the direction of that which I'm passionate about. So in the relationship sector, you've got the Ace of Cups. So this is a gift from the universe in the form of love or renewed love, but definitely in the form of a path that's going to grow and prosper for the long term. So we do have love and children and marriage and high honors, or we also have the Queen of Cups energy, very intuitive energy when it comes to wish fulfillment. There's some form of ideal partnership or someone shows up from the past. All right, so let's go ahead and look at your creative aspects position. So this could be I'm creating a deeper commitment in some way to another, to myself. I am thinking about an occupation in faith, teaching, learning, guiding others, if that's been what's on your mind, or Spirit's just saying in the creative aspects position, have faith. Because he's facing towards that Ace of Cups. Spirit wants to bring you, just like the collective, into the direction of this path of peace, joy, and happiness. So in the actions position, I don't know if you know what this is yet, but there are two doorways here, right? So there is, I don't know if you're waiting on a message regarding a new path, or you will find that you are. But it's like you're stepping into a path of sovereignty, right? I am creating the life that I want, and I'm feeling very abundant. So you could open an additional doorway for yourself and trust that Spirit is going to bring in some wisdom regarding the Ace of Pentacles. So if you wanted to create a business on the side, if you want to ask for a raise, if you want to, whatever you want to do to bring in greater abundance, now is the time. Okay, even if it's a hobby, gift, talent, skill, practice some things and trust that doorways will open through your actions. Okay, so in the emotional aspects position, we have the King of Cups energy. Not sure if you are in connection with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Expecting a message. You are protected. I don't know. We have a masculine who has actually grown and matured and emotionally, and that could be who's coming in here to communicate with you, because we have a message. All right, so in the subconscious position, we got passionate communication, or if this isn't that, this is an exciting communication that we have. See, the collective has the Page of Wands in the thoughts position. You've got it in the subconscious position. And in your thoughts position, you have got the Six of Wands, where you're being seen, acknowledged, recognized. So there is wisdom. Again, Spirit saying through your actions, wisdom will come. And now it's coming to mind in the form of the Seven of Pentacles, which means you're going to find, if you follow Spirit's advice, that you're giving yourself a pat on the back and you're moving into a direction of a gift, an offer, opportunity that is exciting here. Coming out of worries and concerns, whether it's the poverty card or not. We also have some form of gift. Okay, here's a business or organization with the Palace of Swords energy. So, Spirit's saying if you've been discontent, bored, feeling like you've been working really hard and you're not getting much back, right? Spirit is saying as you reach out and connect with someone here, or wait a little longer if you have, someone's going to think about making an offer, and that offer will blossom for you. Yeah, you could recognize maybe by the third week from now that there is greater profits, abundance, or money coming in. Yeah, so Spirit's really giving you a lot of strength, and this makes sense because we've got Mercury retrograde in the month of April, most of April. And so this is like a time to plant seeds, right? And to watch and see what grows and prospers, and to just observe without taking action until you know that you know which action steps you want to take. Because we have the destiny in the inner strengths position and the strength to eventually walk away from deceptive people, places, circumstances, situations. So a new path is going to open, and you could bring with the World card a successful completion to what was, because of this other location. With the Distant Horizons card, this could just be a new location, direction of sorts. Let's confirm and clarify these messages. And to do so, I'm going to lay a 3-card summary. All right, so we've got Justice, the Emperor, and the 6 of Cups. So 2 major arcanas out of 3, and now the first position is about Justice and the Empress. So this is a very caring, loving, giving, nurturing, spiritual energy, and this is about, thinking about maybe marriage, commitment, partnerships, or contracts in general. But this is a lot about Spirit saying we're going to help you to give birth to something in a very balanced way. So hang in there. Of course, in the beginning of this Mercury retrograde, starting April 1st, and just observe others. Okay, because if there are unhealthy people around you, Spirit's just helping you with that High Priestess energy to look at different possibilities. Okay, yeah, because there's inner conflict regarding communication as to whether or not someone's going to work with you in some way. Could have to do with money. Ooh, now see, be careful. I feel like someone's coming in towards you that could, because we have one set of a connection or situation and another. I just feel like someone from the past could very well show up. Ooh, and you have like the collective, like they may come quickly, and even people who are jealous or envious, you can either let yourself feel these energies of sadness, worry, fear, or you're going to use this throat chakra energy emotionally to say, with the 6 of Cups in the center of the reading, I'm just going to move on. And that's why Spirit's saying follow your intuition, because there is a better offer elsewhere that could put you in a more abundant situation. But with the 2 of Swords, it's like, ooh, this feels hard. But Spirit's saying, just like the collective in the subconscious position, let your light shine. For you, maybe packing up and going into the direction of something better. You're going to be figuring out how to sneak away from who or what doesn't serve you, and connect with someone who has this Aries energy of the Emperor, someone who is a goal setter, someone who's been working at something for a period of time. That could be that you're trying to break free from someone who's in a leadership position, and that you connect with someone, a very passionate masculine, someone who may have strong fire in their chart, Sagittarius or Leo, that is the direction by which Spirit is giving you, right? The Ace of Wands is a gift from the universe in the form of home, family, or business. So we have celebration, contentment, and peace if you follow Spirit's advice by the 3rd, going into the 4th week from now. So looking closely at what is, and then we have the Chariot and walking away with the 8 of Cups. So it won't be hard for you to walk away from one offer, opportunity, situation, because Spirit's saying you will find the right situation or direction that you should go. Yeah. So there could be someone showing up from the past, and you've got your sword up and you are maintaining your boundaries, or Spirit's giving you the strength to do so with the Queen of Swords. Yep, could be someone who has strong Aquarius in their chart, or Spirit saying, be careful what you wish for, because we do have, I just feel more so this is like almost business energy where you can't sleep at night and you know what you're wishing for. Yeah, and Spirit's saying, oh, look at just like the collective, your efforts will pay off maybe by the third week from now with the Three of Wands. And then you can bring, just like the collective in the inner strengths position, your current circumstances to a successful completion and step into a more abundant doorway where you are shining like the sun. You can receive an offer or opportunity that makes you feel very, very happy. And then Spirit will help you to make the right decision. And it won't be hard. I keep hearing, because there's the 10 of Cups, a happily ever after, and Spirit's helping you to manifest this new path. Oh my gosh, it couldn't be more clear than that. So I am going to close with a message from the guardian angel. Archangel Michael, Sword of Light deck. Closing message, please. You couldn't read the lips, Firefly? That didn't work for you? All right. So Claire, beautiful. During this first couple weeks, at least, of April, if not the whole month, they're just saying it's important to make sure that you prioritize self-care. You may feel like you're doing a lot more for others, but it's important that you experience the love that you need, and let others help you. So yeah, let others help you. Yeah, because at some point, you will, through researching with that number 8, knowledge is power, a new path where you can go from 8 plus 1 is 9 into the direction of greater accomplishments and success. So there's the Spirit saying the situation no longer serves you. Allow me to sever your energetic connections to the past so that you can embrace your future. And again, don't settle for less. What was that other card I saw up here? Something to that same effect. Ask for what you want. Pray from the heart and then embrace the magical moment that opens up for you, because it's time to play. Put yourself first. And step into the spotlight. With the number 30, Spirit's helping you to manifest, and they're saying you have a message that the world needs to hear. So it's time to share your wisdom. Be a light to others. Shine your light on the world so that others can learn from you. We've got so much about the Hierophant energy, like we have in the actions position. I'm teaching, I'm learning, I'm building upon future horizons or success. Spirit's saying the path that is opening up for the collective is the path that you have hungered for. And this path is your destiny. It will nourish you. All right, so I'm going to put these cards away, and we'll get into the middle of the collective reading. We haven't even started. All right. So if you are new here and you would like a 1-month reading, it is only during this live YouTube podcast where I offer 1-month readings for a minimum of a $10 donation. Just click on the $ box below, drag the button over to a minimum of $10. And then in the chat session, provide me with your sun sign, which is your horoscope sign, and your question or your concern. Now, if the Google Pay button doesn't work, you can go to PayPal and enter my email address, which is JosieK42@gmail.com. Then let me know in the chat session. I'll check PayPal and we'll do your reading. All right, let's go ahead and let's see. Soulmates, through friends and acquaintances, singles, you are going to meet someone new. But of course, during Mercury retrograde, it's time to kind of just observe and not make any serious decisions romantically. Okay, or at least that's what I'm feeling. I feel like there's just a lot of success and attention coming your way, and you're going to be tempted maybe by good versus evil here. To the collective. Okay, so let's get into it. Now, in the center of the reading, Spirit started out with these 2 cards, which is awesome. So it is indeed time to connect with someone who's in an official position, if that's what you are or have been thinking about. Maybe like-minded people who can help guide you to where you need to be. Because Spirit's saying with the number 2 and 26, follow your intuition as you connect with another person, because number 6 is a path of harmony and victory. It's also a path of fortune, right? Rising above where you have been, going into the direction of where you are now meant to be. Now, I do feel a couple things here. We have, in some cases, a main male who is either starting a new beginning themselves, or they're recognizing that someone they care about is. So what I'm feeling is in some cases there is like someone succeeding in a relationship and the other person maybe being envious or whatever of their success. Okay. Or vice versa. We do have this, and I really didn't want to talk about it a whole lot because it makes me sad. But we do have someone here who's connecting with the doctor and who's been sitting in this energy of despair. But Spirit is saying we are offering up the malady energy of healing. So trust that your prayers heal. That was just a strong message Spirit wanted to put out here. Yeah, an official person could come towards male, female, whoever, with an offer of a new beginning. And of course, new beginnings will then create endings. So there are some who are going to be just working through letting go of old memories of love, old difficulties regarding family history or whatever. And with the Eight of Cups, I'm moving on from what no longer fulfills my emotions. I'm moving into the direction of these new beginnings, an official person, and greater fortune in my life. Psychic readings with Rose. Hi, I just sent $10 for a question via PayPal for you. All right, so I'm going to just quick flip a card here in the thoughts position, check my PayPal, and then we will do Rosie's reading. Is it Rosie? It's Rose. Oh, I like that name. Okay, PayPal. Got it. Thank you for your donation. Whoop, whoop. Rose. All right. Let's see. For Rose's reading, I am going to use the Sacred Circle Tarot by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason. Got it. And thank you, Rose. All right, here we go. Welcome. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless Rose with clearly defined messages regarding Rose's life path here on Earth at this time, on into and through the next month. So, Rose, we have a little bit of focus on what maybe used to be in comparison to what Spirit's trying to guide you towards, or who. Yeah, over the next week or two, I think Spirit's just kind of saying, write down your projects, ideas, things you want to work on day to day that inspires you. Because with Mercury in retrograde, especially in the first half of April, I feel everybody's being guided with this popular Four of Swords. It's like I put a lot of time and effort into this, that, or whatever, and I don't know if I should stay, go, what, And I think it's just a time of healing. It'd be a really good time to meditate on all the wonderful positive things in your life. Yeah, because Spirit's saying we are helping through creativity with the number 8, obtaining additional knowledge, wisdom. It brings you the power to be free from old emotions, worries, and concerns. Now, in the relationship sector, we do have the Druid energy. So I don't know if you've been thinking about marriage, commitment, partnership, or this is just an awareness here that you have all 4 elements at your fingertips. It's kind of like you've been there, done that, earth, water, fire, air. And now you can decipher, do I want to manifest a connection here? You could be receiving high honors, whether this is professional or personal, from a masculine, could be a masculine woman. And then there is there could be an ideal partnership. This is where it gets kind of different because some are going to go back around that mountain and make bad decisions, and we need to identify them. And some are ready to climb into that same journey as you are, the same level. Okay, so yeah, we've got, look at that, nostalgia. I was feeling it when I started. So in the creative aspects position, that's why Spirit's saying, free yourself through creativity. It's a time of change and growth. It's actually time for a rebirth. It is time to create something that fulfills your wishes. I'm hearing write down 6 things you've always wanted to learn about or do. So this is like finding your soul's purpose or clarifying and confirming something is. So I went through photography, pottery, poetry, essential oils before I got to a spiritual cheerleader energy. So, in the actions position, we have the major arcana, the Chariot. So, your actions are helping you to overcome regret, crying over spilt milk, feeling like you're just up in your head, focusing on the past, or someone may come back as kind of this manipulative energy from the past. We have that in the relationship sector. But yeah, wish fulfillment. Are you in connection with someone who has Taurus in their chart? Oh, wow. I feel the rebirth coming. Cancer. Okay. So that does make sense why cancers can be nostalgic. And look at this. This is you in your element with the Chariot. Wow. And the number 7. So in the actions position, it's like I'm going to overcome all of this nostalgic, regretful, blah, 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 negative, maybe thinking. And I'm going to use this druid energy to create this next chapter of my life. What was I meant to do? What is it that inspires me? I'm going to connect with the community card here in relation to maybe eventually some other main female here who is going to help bring you some wisdom. Yeah, so short travel, go and do things you've wanted to learn about or do. Maybe, like I did, take a pottery class at a university. I wish I could take more. That was awesome. But regardless, the Chariot card is going towards the nostalgia card, and it's got its whip in the air. Like we're going to bust down the emptiness. We're going to fill these cups because emotionally there is something that needs to be sacrificed. And I really feel like that makes sense. But if I wanted to confirm what the sacrifice card represents, it's the sacrificing of regretful overthinking, maybe because it's a time of rest. That's what the Four of Swords is about. It's like I'm going to free my mind and sacrifice certain concerns, worries, and so on. And I'm going to manifest. Wow. With the shaman energy. So you've got manifestation in relation to other people, manifestation in relation to your subconscious. And so there's this awareness here that you are doing what you love, loving what you do, and you are recognizing maybe even your gifts, or you receive a gift of a great material harvest. But we do have like 2 9s here. So it's like wisdom may, open a new doorway. A new doorway is going to be beneficial. That's going to come into your subconscious. So as you surrender to recognizing your gifts, I keep hearing that, you will eventually reap a material harvest from that. So day to day, we have the Page of Discs. If you, again, create whatever it is you want to create here, we've got communication coming in that is good. Okay. Either you can sell something you have that you made. You could eventually here receive good news regarding money. So yeah, it's like Spirit saying at home with the House card, think about with the Thoughts card, the realization of what you want to blossom, because we have discontent, boredom, and Spirit saying we want you to get excited about this. There will be a doorway that opens for you in the area of money and abundance. So whatever you put your energy into that you want to see succeed, who you want to become, and maybe it involves looking back to the past and the things you've overcome. Maybe it involves a self-help book or something. But Spirit's saying it's through this process of doing what you love, what it is that inspires you, where you are going to start to recognize that your actions have led you towards success, positive feedback, new opportunities start to open up, right? When we get in this path, doorways start to open up. And so we have you kind of, Spirit saying, remaining hopeful over this first half of April as you think about your foundation. Because look we've got discontent, feeling like there isn't an offer or an offer is empty, but there's like suffering and being up at night, or again, maybe just discontent and boredom at this time. And Spirit's giving you the strength. And I think you'll feel this more so maybe around the second, third week from now. Whenever you start taking these action steps, you're going to feel a lot stronger, like with the warrior energy, and you're going to recognize wish fulfillment. Okay, now I know what I'm wishing for. Now I'm recognizing that the Wheel of Fortune is turning in my favor in many ways, but most importantly, that I am coming to a peaceful resolution where I recognize my joy. Boom, there you are as the Queen of Pentacles, recognizing wish fulfillment, stability, and a new path of happiness. Wow. So we have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. So this is a soulmate connection here. Watery type energy, or two people who just grown and matured. They've been through it. They're ready to create a beautiful future. Yeah, so there could be someone that excites you here, maybe from the second to the third week from now, and you're trying to see, is there equal give and take, or what is this person offering me? Now we have the popular Two of Wands, so there's indecision, but a lot of courage being provided by Spirit to go into the direction of who or what brings you harmony. So there's a new adventure being born. You're going through a rebirth. Spirit's helping you to give birth to the Ten of Pentacles and to go into the direction of that which has potential, that you may start to recognize something has potential that I've tried here. And now I'm seeing that what weighed heavy upon me in the area of creativity, finance, career, business, I am now trying to connect with others, communicate. There's something that you're meant to communicate. Yeah, see, they're saying your creativity will ground you. And we're going to give you this gift from the universe in the form of the Ace of Wands. We're going to guide you into the direction of that which you're passionate about, that will grow in the area of passion and excitement for the long term. So I'm going to close with a message from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. My ex-friend is a Cancer. Wow, Josie. Oh my gosh. Thank you for that. It definitely makes sense. Yes, I need to let it go. Beautiful. Thank you. And you are very welcome. Thank you for letting me do your reading, Rose. Husband and I are water signs. Oh, oh my God, I love it. Yes, this is what's going on. And thank you. When you guys confirm for me, it just makes me feel like I did it. It worked great. I'm so happy. All right. Closing message, Rose. You've got the 9 of action. So that is that energy I talked about earlier, whether you could hear me or not, that you just got to keep going a little bit further, because there's good news coming. Those cups are going to be fulfilled. There's going to be a fulfillment of wishes, and the awareness almost unexpectedly that what I'm creating is leading me towards the Ace of Pentacles. It's leading me towards abundance. So this card says you've worked hard to create the things that you've cherished in your life, Rose, such as beloved relationships, amazing accomplishments, and hearth and home. Rest assured that all these treasures and you are constantly being protected by your angels at this time. So in return, care, give, provide, help the environment. The environment needs your protection. I don't know if that's something you've been thinking about, but we do have karma in the creative aspects position, the awareness of what you were meant to do. Doorways continue to open. And we have 2 destiny cards in the inner strengths position, which I think is interesting. I think there are 2 destined connection, circumstances, situations, directions opening up. It could be one in love and one in business, or there could be 2 that open up in the area of business. Like once one thing opens up, other things continue to do so. So behind that, we do have the Guardian of Action saying it's time to step up and be the leader of your path, Rose. Your natural leadership skills are being called into action. This is your moment in the sun. So move into the light and shine for all to see. Wow. And there's the Ace of Wands again in a different deck. All right. So I'm just going to pick up the Sacred Circle Tarot cards. Here we go. Positive communication regarding money. That's falling in the day-to-day aspects position with the Prophets card. Profits and abundance. Good news. Excitement coming to the subconscious. Freeing, sacrificing sadness, worry, fear, heartache, because of the success that is evolving as a result of your Rose and the collective's energy. So nostalgia, like I said, someone might show up from the past, or you may run into somebody and it just may make you recognize, wow, I have free will. I have changed. I can now create what I want and know what I will not want in the future. Something like that. Okay. So yeah. Up in the thoughts, regrets, and spirits saying we want you to become an official person, actually. And we did talk about speeches or speaking. So if there's something you've wanted to help, care, give, provide support, guide others, that is something that will bring great fortune. And we've got the wisdom card in the actions position. So as you obtain additional wisdom and knowledge, this will only be short time. And then you will recognize your sovereignty, your empire, the abundant path of success that you want to create for yourself, or that is what's coming to mind. There's just growth taking place in karma, beautiful karma when it comes to work or what we occupy ourselves with. Look at beautiful karma with the 9 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Great financial gain. Many blessings of success to you, and thank you for letting me do your reading. All right, let's get into the thoughts position for the collective. Now, I really liked what I saw at first. We've got what's coming to mind is I am this privileged lady, or I'm in connection with someone who can guide me, or I'm in partnership with someone where there is some form of unexpected income coming to mind. Now, earlier, and of course, I put that deck away, we had a manager or agent showing up in the emotional aspects position. So I feel like there are going to be women helping women to succeed, or a connection for some where there's just unexpected income. But it's almost like in the emotional aspects position, Spirit's saying, expect a message. The message is unexpected. And when I look in the creative aspects position, we've got the unexpected card. So this is going to be fun. I can't wait to hear from you guys. So we have the darkness card, right? I'm sitting in my foundation in my thoughts right now, and I'm kind of sitting there hoping and for this unexpected income. And then we do have good news. We have, in fact, exciting news regarding creativity, finance, career coming to mind here with the unexpected income card. Wonder if I can get a day. For some, this could be, and I'm getting the 27th, that might have maybe already happened, where you now know the direction you're going. You received an offer of sorts. I'm trying to almost push past this, but I guess I have to just say that for many, whoever this is, not many, false people, it's kind of like I was friends with this person, I trusted this person, these people, whatever, or there were false people in the past, and now I'm able, because of this greater fortune and joy in my life, to let go of those old emotions. We do have a sweetheart energy looking over at this masculine, thinking about falseness, the devil or Capricorn energy. But Spirit's offering up the death energy saying, look, if you're unsure about someone, it's not a good time during the Mercury retrograde to make that decision. If someone is false, they're false. And that's something they need to figure out on their own. Spirit is trying to guide you into the direction of this good news over here, right? Money, abundance, and stability, greater fortune, joy, and happiness. And, negative people who are going through around that mountain again are going to have to go deal with some stuff. We'll just put it that way. All right. So when we get into the relationship sector, this is where it's been kind of crazy. We do have some here who are receiving high honors. So I did see that there was a success card here earlier. There could be connections over the next 2 to 3 weeks here where there is a commitment partnership contract, a new business opportunity, but something that brings pleasure. Then they bring in a masculine here, and we have the love card. So I don't know if someone lost someone and they're coming together with you, and or someone's having a hard time letting go of a commitment tied to the past. So I see some of that type of stuff. Again, I keep seeing the child or children card. So there is kind of like this childlike fun energy, conversations. And I think what Spirit's just saying, we're going to give the collective when it comes to others. This is, I feel, for singles, to just kind of watch for the signs, give something definitely past April because of the Mercury retrograde from the 1st to the 25th. Wish fulfillment will come in the form of the Fool card. So Spirit's saying, don't be a fool. Enjoy the pleasure of these connections. And if someone is being false, continue to focus on what's working for you. Okay. Because in some cases we did have this fragment energy. Ooh, was that in reverse? Ugh. Secrets. There could be a secret with a pleasurable connection to a masculine here. But then we have like stuck in marriage, commitment, partnership, wanting to bring an end to a situation. Now, Spirit's saying there could be someone who shows up unexpectedly. Again, I feel in some cases this is going to be an ex, but Spirit's saying you have the will here to handle the unexpected. You have grown and you have changed. And now there is what's coming is advancement in the area of money and creativity. Yeah, someone's thinking about a lot of those who are stepping into this greater fortune who don't maybe recognize how hard you've worked to get there. Some are coming forth to test you. This is the test versus the lessons. And some are going to be an ideal partnership. So some masculines are ready for the depth of things, and some aren't. And I think in some cases there are going to be, or there may eventually be a need to make a decision between two. Okay, so Mercury retrograde in April is not a time to make any decisions. Now, unexpected connections offers opportunities. Growth in the area of creativity is what we're going to talk about next. All right, Firefly, thank you for your donation. Whoop, whoop. All right, Leo, happy Easter to you and your family. Confused regarding Alice with the gem shop, but I'm good, General, please. Okay, well, happy Easter to you as well and to everyone else. Let's get started. Now for you, Firefly, I think I'm going to get into the Lenormand deck by Ciro Marchetti. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless Firefly with clearly defined messages regarding Firefly's life path here on Earth at this time on into and through the next month. Stability and security. Great fortune in relation to a main male or an official person. We have someone maybe worried a little bit about their health. It is a great time, Spirit saying, for new beginnings. So are you feeling like you're abundant, stable, secure where you're at, or are you seeking that out elsewhere? Because Spirit's saying now is a great time to find that. See, they're saying in your thoughts position, Firefly, that with the dog, if you'll continue to devote yourself to climbing into this position of this privileged lady energy, you will receive unexpected income offers or opportunities. Yes, if you continue to devote yourself, or you're thinking about, yes. Okay, in the relationship sector to another or others, here we have a business or organization. So you could receive high honors regarding a commitment, partnership, contract. We have a masculine, a business, conversations, and wish fulfillment. I also see wish fulfillment for children as well. So Spirit's saying you may be thinking about the devotion of who or what, but what's most important, Firefly, is that you connect with people via a business or organization and find this anchor. Find where you're going to drop the anchor that lines up with this beautiful energy. Someone in an official position where there is greater fortune. Yeah, in the creative aspects position, you may have been sitting in this maze energy, Firefly, which means like, which way do I go? Am I making a mistake? Well, Spirit is saying, find the path. If someone is cold, closed off, whatever, you have transformed in some way. You put in a lot of work, and maybe, I think what I'm hearing is, are you maybe discontent or bored? Like, what do you want? Because there's this fulfillment of wishes with the work card, new opportunities after a toxic story, quick and unexpected change because of this wealthy man or an occupation. So Spirit's saying, create that profit abundance new opportunity in the area of a business or organization. Devote yourself to seeking it out through that maze, because here it is. All right. So in the actions position, even though it could take, I'm getting either 2 weeks. It just depends on if you are putting the energy in to seek out the anchor, where you're going to drop your anchor, right? There's a path that is definitely blessed. So via your community, main female, that could be you, traveling short distances to seek out additional wisdom in your actions position. It may take until a third or fourth offer, community, connection, but eventually you're going to maybe receive a lump sum of money, win, inheritance, Ace of Pentacles, which is a path that will continue to grow and prosper, a gift from the universe. I don't know if you're thinking about travel short term. All right, so in the emotional aspects position, we have 2 doorways. So you may find yourself traveling with a journey card into the direction of one home location, work situation, or the other. Maybe you've been thinking about doing something at home, in the home, working from home. But yeah, there's this expectation. Spirit saying, expect unexpected wealth, where you can speak your truth. It's almost like if you find a new path, you can actually almost feel like turn around and kind of, I don't know. Let me keep going. So there's a lot of hope being offered in your subconscious position. Again, with the 7 of Pentacles, Spirit saying, look how far you've come, Firefly. Give yourself a pat in the back. You have maybe come to a completion in one journey. And now Spirit saying, if you seek out some wisdom here, there will be a journey that you assess, a gift that Spirit saying you should surrender to, because of a material harvest energy, which is the number 9. You could transition to a greater path of abundance. And Spirit saying, really, all you need to do is have hope. So day to day, we have the, why can I not think of compass? Pardon me. Beautiful golden compass. So day to day, Spirit is guiding you, because you might be a little wishy-washy, don't know where, when, even to the 4th day to the 3rd week from now. Spirit's bringing you signs to guide you into the right direction, where there will be profits and abundance. What do we have here? Have hope. There's the hope card. Day to day, that something will come to your realization, that something has blossomed, something that you're very passionate about. Could be someone, but let me just continue. Yeah, and then you could be bringing a situation to a conclusion, or the confusion to a conclusion. Say that 10 times. All right. So in the inner strengths position, we have a masculine who's either at a distance, maybe acting distant. We do have the new path, feeling stuck where you're at. Maybe someone's closed off, or you just are hungering a new path. If you have been, Spirit saying, have confidence in who you are and believe in the impossible right now. Yeah, when it comes to a service, business, organization, you may connect with someone, what does this card say, who's a boss entrepreneur, and recognize a new path of destiny here. Ooh. I might have to see if this is a personal, let me see real quick. Ending, okay, meetings, talking about where you want to go, making a wish when it comes to a change in the area of home or family. Looking closely, waiting, researching, connecting. There's an aha moment, commitment, partnership, contract, but feeling stuck or trapped in a situation, sweeping away from. So you may have a temptation, someone showing up from the past. This is all about you, business, money, creating whatever you want in the actions position, because you, through signs from Spirit day to day, some form of direction that you're meant to acknowledge is going to come to mind here. Some form of wisdom is going to come, and it's going to come through short-term travel or, yeah, I feel like a better financial offer is coming in. But I want to, yeah, let me see. Groups of people, divine timing, communication, and clarity. nervous about someone who's in a leadership position of a bigger build, financially abundant, stable, and secure. It's almost like you're going away from one person into the direction of groundedness. And you're almost not going to know how to walk away when better opportunities arrive. But it's funny, look over here. We have the acceptance card. I'm accepting myself and what I want amidst the extremes. I am walking in purity and integrity, and I am discerning patiently, self-reflecting what I'm grateful for. Spirit saying you have the power to focus on your boundaries and to eventually release. Do not fear what else or who else comes to mind. So real quick, I think I'm going to close with the Rider-Waite deck so that we can get astrological signs, elements, and or more confirmation. All right. Confirm and clarify these messages in this circle spread, please. Leo or the Strength card. I think Spirit's just saying we're giving you the strength to reach out to someone who isn't an official person to see what else could be on offer here. New beginnings. We have new beginnings. And in your case, Spirit's saying a new beginning will be very financially abundant, stable, and secure. Wish fulfillment coming to mind because of your devotion, or you're going to be thinking about who you should devote yourself to, because I think some form of unexpected offer comes in. Now it is cups, so let's continue. In the relationship sector, we have the Knight of Pentacles, could be Earth type energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I think more so they're saying that you will connect with someone where you receive high honors. That brings you pleasure. We have a masculine. You have free will. So someone's coming towards you slowly but surely, and it may be an ideal partner or a new financial offer, which however that may apply. Now, in the creative aspects position, we have the King of Cups. So I just said maybe you will be thinking about the devotion of a water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or this is you, kind of connecting with someone who's making a good offer here or a personal offer, but there may be confusion. And we do have like a wealthy man here. And it's like you've transformed. So if someone puts you in the maze energy of, I'm not quite sure. I think, again, the month of April with the whole Mercury retrograde thing is just a time to obtain additional information. So yeah, you could receive good news regarding a new path, a new direction that feels blessed if you seek that out. And then, yeah, you may be thinking about a new community of people, looking at an offer of the Ace of Pentacles, maybe even feeling through short-term travel that someone or something is meant to be. Yep, there we go. Someone showing up from the past. I don't know if someone's watching you. I get Leo, I get water. And then we have this. So yeah, there could be two showing up here. Yesterday, we had two masculines in the subconscious position: sudden wealth, communications, expectation. Yeah, if someone shows up from the past, I think you are going to just communicate what you need to communicate and let it go, because you have, just like many, this awareness of the path you're headed towards. And it's like they won't play a part in it. Subconsciously, we have the Two of Wands. So that's a very popular card in the same exact position. So there's wisdom and knowledge coming in about a new direction. And it's like, which person, place, circumstance, situation am I more passionate about? And Spirit's giving you the strength when this offer slowly comes your way, whether it's money or a person or both. This is a month to kind of observe, because eventually in the day-to-day aspects position, could be around the 21st of April, you start to recognize what it is that you want to bring to a completion, a successful completion, so you can go into the portal of a new direction. So there's this realization that you are blossoming after a lot of hard work. You may be thinking about bringing a situation to a conclusion. We got the conclusion card and the world card right next to each other. This could be in connection to a watery energy or just, yeah. But it's time for unexpected fulfillment of wishes. And this is where Spirit's trying to guide you, Firefly, in the inner strengths position. They're saying that, we're trying to bring you just peace, joy, and contentment. And maybe even into the direction of someone new. We're guiding you down a path, maybe into distant horizons and travel. So I don't know if you are going to travel or you suddenly find out that you're going to travel. You may meet someone while you are on travel. And then, we have the destiny card here twice. So it could be that someone shows up from the past and you are meeting someone new, or you're headed in a direction where you just know this is what's happening. And the past is coming back to kind of help us reflect and let go. Okay, so in a 3-card summary, we have, goodness, with the 3 of Swords everywhere. We've got the Temperance Angel, thank goodness, the 3 of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. So the Temperance Angel is all about setting and meeting goals right now in a very, very balanced way, just going with the flow, right? Trusting that whatever we put our effort into, whatever we're passionate about, that eventually our proverbial ship is going to come in, because Spirit's saying with the Hope card, a gift is going to come. Assess this wisdom, because there will be a material harvest, and you will find the courage to make a decision to travel physically or metaphorically into some form of direction here. So we have the 2 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. Things start to speed up, and all of a sudden there's some form of light at the end of the tunnel. Ooh. Now we do have the Knight of Wands and the King of Swords. Could be that there is, with this Page of Swords in the actions position, either someone communicating with you that has air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, but they're kind of coming in hot and heavy, which puts you in this energy of indecision. Again, maybe by the 4th week, you're trying to decide between 2. But you're also focused on your own happiness and successes. You're recognizing new doorways are opening, and that if someone is not going to be trustworthy or supportive, you're just going to walk away. And we do have the 8 of Cups for the collective in the center of the reading today. Walking away from heartache, right? If someone or something doesn't fulfill me, I'm not going to sit in this energy of heartache. I'm going to manifest. This number 8 year is all about the manifestation of a path that will bring acknowledgement, award, attention, recognition. And it's this beautiful, bright energy that's going to help us to leave worries and concerns behind, Firefly. So getting to the truth of, there could be something better elsewhere, looking at an offer, and then trying to go away from someone because you're ready to give birth to something that feels right over here. Gosh, you could meet someone who's kind of like, maybe they have air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. I don't know if you're going to travel, or in the process of traveling, you connect with this person, and this person feels a little bit distant, but I think it's more so their personality. All right, I'm going to bring in some additional information and close with the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. You've got this beautiful Queen of Wands energy. It's like, I'm doing me. I'm loving what I do. I'm traveling into the direction of success and victory. I'm not going to fight a battle and get caught up in it. I'm going to just lay it down and wait for the next. Because what's coming is abundance, and after hard work, attention, recognition, and it's almost like I'm not looking right now, but if it showed up, I could handle it. I wouldn't get lost in it. I'd just either bring it to a completion, or someone who is ready finally comes in. We have an ideal partnership, Queen of Cups energy, following your intuition into the direction of wish fulfillment, Fool energy, a brand new path. Children involved, maybe. But there's high honors and, Healer of thought. It's time to clean up your life, to get rid of things that clutter your space or make you feel disorganized. Those who take from you but don't give back should be released as well. You or another person in the situation is wise, insightful, and caring, has a wonderful sense of humor and a lot of life experience. So I don't know if this person's going to have water or air in their chart. I do have a slow moving. It looks like you've got a lot of people around you, Firefly, in this next month. Now with the 3 of Wands, I think we saw that earlier. I know we saw the 2 of Wands looking in a new direction and then eventually recognizing that things are working out beautifully for you. See, what you are creating for yourself is bringing you this beautiful energy of the fulfillment of wishes, and it's going to show up rather unexpectedly. Oh, so some form of offer, opportunity, or connection, but I feel like I'm getting something karmic related to your work or profession. You have free will. Now that your ship has come in, it's time to decide what your next big project will be. You may choose to build upon your successes or move on to something completely different. See, be willing to travel if necessary. Oh my goodness, I just said that. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to kind of clear these cards and slowly but surely put away the Rider-Waite deck, and then we'll get back into the collective reading. I'll figure out where I left off. Looking at the past, communicating your truth. Moving forward successfully. New beginnings. Hierophant. All right. Now let's go ahead and put away the Lenormand deck. Masculine at a distance, maybe acting distant. Day-to-day spirit is guiding you, just like the collective Firefly, into the path, a path that is blessed where you may have to make a decision between two. Now, this could take after the Mercury retrograde month of April into maybe the first part of May, but there's some form of greater fortune that's going to help for you to kind of move on into the next chapter. We do have a wealthy man here. All right. So I think we were in the relationship sector, or did we get over that? I'll kind of reiterate, there is some pleasure here. Spirit's saying you have free will when it comes to a masculine. Some are keeping secrets. Some are showing up from the past. Some are ideal partnerships. So this is one of those things. Is this person a lesson or a blessing? We do have someone either, bringing an end to a situation involving love because they're feeling stuck in a marriage commitment partnership. So maybe someone's receiving high honors and pleasure unexpectedly elsewhere. Okay. Yeah. Somebody's going to find out about secrets. And I feel like, this is the time of new beginnings and endings. So, the Tower was kind of showing up in the past, and Spirit's saying the time of change is coming. So like unexpected opportunities, new beginnings will open right about the time that something needs to fall away. All right. Now, the good part, creativity, finance, career. We do have two people here. We have one concerned masculine and another who's wealthy. What I'm feeling is there is some form or groups of feminines who are working super hard, and they're being recognized by someone who is in an abundant position, which may cause a partner to be concerned. Okay. But regardless, now is a time of change and growth. Unexpected opportunities with the 8 of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles is showing up. And when it does in the area, especially of your profession or career, there will be the fulfillment of wishes, but do not fear. It's a karmic time where toxic stories fall away and where there is that fulfillment of wishes. Okay, there's transformation happening, transitioning now, being free from our worries and concerns and stepping into that path of creativity without fear. All right, so in the actions position, we have short-term travel for some. I don't know if you know what that is yet, or you will find this out closer to the end of April. Some are traveling in the month of April. You're looking at an offer of abundance, and you may be concerned about how well something's going to take place. But it is through a community of like-minded people, connecting, traveling, obtaining additional wisdom via one another, where there's going to come this awareness of abundance. An unexpected offer, and I'm hearing that may feel too good to be true. Some are stepping into this sovereignty energy where you are creating your purpose. Yeah, and some may actually be traveling. And I feel like it should be like this, into the direction of an opportunity of abundance that is blessed. So it's time to connect with communities of like-minded people. There are feminines who are going to connect and help each other. There are, I saw over here in the relationship sector, children and their parents working to create businesses with one another. Just so many blessings, not only emotionally when it comes to soulmates, family, and friends, but there's also like new communities being born of like-minded people. In some cases, during the month of April, there's going to be this going into the direction of someone's home, meeting up, getting together. That could be what this journey is about, you know, gathering with others in some way. This could be gathering with others because of some unexpected wealth, right? A new doorway, a higher, better path opens up where there is greater wealth, and Spirit saying this is something that we do not want someone to fear. We want them to expect this. They're saying we are protecting the collective emotionally. So that's where they get into, you know, I might have to speak my truth. Someone might speak their truth to me, but this is a time with the throat chakra being lit up to kind of deal with some heartache. You're protected. See, it's like someone is moving into a new direction of sudden and unexpected wealth, and maybe it requires travel, and someone doesn't like that, or someone sees someone coming into this privileged lady energy, but they don't understand how much work you have put in. So these are the things that could unfold during the Mercury retrograde, but Spirit's saying, don't worry. There's just deception and envy because people are envious of this. I am finding my destiny, the right community. I am connecting with someone that is a chance meeting or is meant to be. And what that's doing is it's helping me to move on from all of that. The new path of peace, joy, and happiness that Spirit's bringing it's about not bringing those in with you with that negative energy right now, because this is like a brand new chapter of fortune. These are new things unfolding. There's not only prosperity and stuff developing, but there's like this connection with family and community. And I think that's where everybody's energy is going to start to grow. It's like coming together in many ways here. Now, when I look at the subconscious position, we have Spirit saying, and how did they wanted me to show it like, yeah, I think it's like this. A gift is coming in for those who've been sitting in energies of poverty, feeling like you don't have enough. A journey is going to take place. And we talked about this in the actions position by the 4th week from now or throughout the month of April. There is a short-term travel where there's wisdom, a community, and an Ace of Pentacles. So we have journeying into the direction of a gift where poverty, worries, and concerns fall away, where the collective is going to be assessing a new path. And with that number 9, we have a completion, right? This is where subconsciously I have to like make a decision to surrender where I'm at. See? 7 of Pentacles. I have grown and evolved, and there are better things for me. And here comes the wisdom through a connection with another or others. This is why Spirit's giving me the courage to make a decision in the area of business, home, family. They're saying a material harvest, right, is developing, is coming to the minds of the collective. And that's where we recognize that 9 again. One path is ending so that a new path can begin. So it's like there's something that someone's very excited about. We've had a lot of passion in the subconscious position, but we also have storm warning energy because we've seen a lot of deception here. Or there's a storm showing up in the form of an X. And yeah, I feel like, look at this. We've got this mature woman, well, no matter your age, it's like I've been there, I've done this, I've grown, and I'm looking with the priest energy at this situation. And look at, she's like, I'm not impressed. It's a storm warning, right? This is just going to cause a mess. And I'm trying to go into the journey, a new journey. So this is where Spirit's saying you just need to sacrifice all that was and step into who you are now meant to be. And many know where you're headed, right? In the day-to-day aspects position, we have the toil and labor energy. We have hard work. I have worked really hard to get to where I am. A lot of feminines, and Spirit's just saying, continue to have hope. If you're single, continue to have hope. For this is a year of, again, acknowledgement, reward, recognition. And so there's also going to be, if you hope for profits, abundance, and marriage, these are the things that Spirit is saying in the day-to-day aspects that are blossoming. In some cases, your hard work and efforts have brought you a lot of knowledge and wisdom, and knowledge is power. And now you are blossoming, right? You've gone down one path of learning a lot of stuff, and now many are coming to a realization of that which is blossoming. Now, this is where you get people kind of doing this, looking at the lady sideways who's working really hard over here. Some, there's going to be new directions, and Spirit talking about you need to put yourself first because this is a successful, joyful time in your life. New paths may force some of the collective to bring a situation to a conclusion because we have that in the house card here. Or again, some are receiving an abundant offer elsewhere, this greater fortune via a professional or official person. And I've been saying all along, it's in a new financial direction for some where you are going to meet your soulmate. Because I just feel like this is the coming together, starting a new chapter, letting all of the rest fall away. But watch out for that stormy passion. All right. So in the inner strengths position, we started out with, oh boy, lots of messages here. I'm going to start with these 3 cards, and then it gets better. All right, so we have imprisonment, right? Someone was feeling, here we go, these 3 cards. Stuck. And then we have the path, which I love this pathway card because the butterflies to me mean that slowly but surely there's one step after another into the right direction now. And for some, there are distant horizons that will beckon. This could be related to work and good fortune. This may involve travel, but it's like many of the collective won't have a hard time making this decision because your solar plexus chakra is lit up, because there's just a lot of excitement taking place. There's this realization of a chance meeting, direction that was meant to be, just a very lucky time where there are maybe 1 or 2 opportunities that were destined. Spirit's saying with these 2 cards here, what you hunger for will nourish you in the form of a path in relation to a service business organization, whatever you provide. So eventually we had the major arcana of the world card, which is the realization that, wow, it's hard to bring something to a completion, but I'm bringing it to a successful completion because the portal is right in front of me. The path is my destiny. And so, yeah, some are feeling stuck or trapped, bored, discontent, And Spirit saying they need to, and you need to go after what it is that you hunger for at this time. And remember, people may be deceptive or envious because you are kind of stepping into the spotlight here. Some of you, many of you, recognizing your destiny, but you're going to have the strength to move on. It's almost like something is just, it'll work out, or it's going to work out as it is meant to. So to close, Spirit saying, have confidence. Confidence is the key to your success, and believe in the possible. Okay, we got this blue moon energy. Once in a blue moon, the unexpected comes, and there will be the fulfillment of one's wishes in the area of their profession, workplace, because there has been transformation. There are offers and opportunities coming in. In some cases, it could be this wealthy man energy. In other cases, there will be a female agent, manager, person. When this change transpires, understand that you have grown. You have created new opportunities in your life that will replace toxic stories. That's a beautiful message. There will be the fulfillment of wishes. And when these wishes transpire, when it comes to what you are creating, do not allow yourself to become trapped in fear. There's this realization here after a lot of hard work that something is blossoming. Could again involve a change in the area of home, thinking about relocating to a new home or direction. But there's this awareness of if you'll remain hopeful of this greater abundance and money coming in. Now I do see like 3-4 women here in the actions position. That's funny. I didn't notice that before. So we've got a main female who is looking at some form of message or communication. And I never get this message of concern card as really concerned. I almost feel like she's smirking. So she's got a message here. And it's like she was maybe bored, discontent, and knew it was time for something more. And it's like she was getting frustrated with herself. Or we have someone looking at another woman right here, and she's like, what are you going to do? Because I might come towards you and give you some information. Ooh, that's where that deceptive energy is. So singles, be wary of that. Yeah. Someone's looking with the 4 of Cups energy. Is this an offer of love? Is this cup empty? I think there will be like a short-term connection or 2 in the month of April. And I think this is like a preparation process of inner reflecting and how you can apply free will to relationships with others while continue to move forward successfully. Because we have communities coming together and abundance coming from that. Again, we've got the 39 here. So Spirit's helping the collective to take action eventually to bring what they've learned and all their knowledge and wisdom to a completion so they can step into the direction of their destiny. Something that is meant to be. Something that could cause some envy, but Spirit will give you the strength to move on anyway. False people will come to mind, or if they have, they're being left behind because not even on purpose. It's because the wisdom that's coming towards you with the Ace of Pentacles is like, here's a beautiful, financially abundant, stable path. And I'm ready to take that gift and go in the direction of what's meant to be. 2 destinies. If you're single, it could be that you get an offer from someone who is this official person. Look at this. You could receive an offer of great fortune, and then along comes this main male, where you're like, okay, now I can let go of the old memories of love because I've got this guy sitting here, which is pretty darn cool for singles. Walking away and healing from despair because of a new beginning. I love this card. See the new beginning card? You think it'd be a 1, but it's a 2. So there's like coming together and with someone here and creating a new beginning. And it's a main male, but it's in relation to an official person and some form of greater fortune. Memories of love, they're gone. It's kind of cool. All right. So I'm going to a visitation tonight, going to that. Oh, so much. Okay. Doctors. Many blessings of good health and happiness to you, Firefly, as well as to everyone else. I think I'm going to close with a message from... I'm being guided over here. Let your light shine. New blessed paths, emotionally fulfilling and successful paths are right around the corner. At some point, there is going to come decision time about who or what you're most passionate about. Spirit's saying give yourself some time to assess in the Mercury retrograde time of April, and then just surrender to the journey, observe, and trust in yourself. You've transformed, you've grown, and that's why you're receiving certain gifts. Look at this. Spirit's just telling the collective in the month of April, be the real you with the number 6. One of my favorite numbers. Your greatest power comes from being exactly who you are. Don't let anyone sway you from expressing your authentic self. Oh, and I saw that card earlier. It said, be the real you, stand your ground, let your light shine. Take control of your thoughts. Again, if there are people who are envious or jealous, as you step out and authentically be yourself, it's the authentic path where there will be these blessings. So your thoughts create your reality. The card says, have faith and stay focused on the outcome that you truly desire, because yes, indeed, many are ready for more. A new path is evolving. Things are coming to a completion. In many cases, careers are growing and blossoming, and that's what you're going to recognize in the month of April. So it's really an important time to just kind of focus on that first and foremost. Now is the time to make the changes you've been contemplating. So we have messages coming in, short-term travel, some form of wisdom. I feel closer to the end of April. The 27th jumps out for messages for me for some reason of April at the very latest. And this has been a popular card as well. 32. Spirit is guiding with the number 3, the collective forward to create with very fertile energy, a connection where the way forward is joy. Okay, thank you. So here we are at this number X, and Spirit's guiding us on this path all the way up here to joy. So be your authentic self, take control of your thoughts. You're ready for more. Cut away from those who are negative. You are not trapped or stuck. Possibilities and opportunities abound in the month of April. I, Archangel Michael says, am here to guide you to personal and spiritual freedom. And that's why they're saying in the emotional aspects position, fear not around false people. You are protected. We are guiding you forward to be your authentic self and to find that path of happiness and abundance, stability, and joy. Hi, Krista. Thank you for coming. So much. I'll be okay. Yes. Good. All right. I want to say a big thank you to those of you who have stopped in today for all of your likes, shares, subscribes, and most importantly, today's donations. That's what keeps me up and running day to day. Remember to remain confident. It's your confidence that's going to lead you into this direction of success. And most importantly, believe in the impossible. Reach for the stars. All right. And keep me updated. Thanks again, you guys. Take care and God bless.